Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. Her cheeks as red as a blooming rose, and eyes the prettiest brown. She's the darling of my heart, sweetest little girl in the town. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. I wish I had a big fine horse and corn to feed him on, and Shady Grove to stay at home and feed him while I'm gone. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. Went to see my Shady Grove. She was standing in the door, shoes and stockings in her hand, and her little bare feet on the floor. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. When I was a little boy, I wanted a Barlow knife, and now I want little Shady Grove to say she'll be my wife. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. A kiss from pretty little Shady Grove is as sweet as brandy wine, and there ain't no girl in this old world that's prettier than mine. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. Way to go, guys.
Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you sleeping in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Lay aside those garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of
Well, good morning, everybody. What a gorgeous morning we have. Lord said to Noah, listen, son, I got a job needing to be done. I'm gonna wash this world clean with more water than you've ever seen. So Noah built a boat so wide that all the animals could stay inside. And old Noah, he never cried, he just waited for that rising tide. Up the ramp, 2 by 2, up the ramp, elephant and kangaroo, up the ramp. Here we go, move it on over, don't be slow. It rained for 40 days and nights, and darkness overtook the light. But life goes on, the beasts must be fed, and then they all settle down in their water beds. Up the ramp, 2 by 2, up the ramp, elephant and kangaroo, up the ramp. Here we go, move it on over, don't be slow. Lord put the sun up in the sky. He had a plan to make it dry. And as a promise to all men, the rainbow's the sun, it won't flood again. Up the ramp, 2 by 2, up the ramp, elephant and kangaroo, up the ramp. Here we go, move it on over, don't be slow. Up the ramp, 2 by 2, up the ramp, forest and wallaby too, up the ramp. Here we go, move it on over, hear the thunder roll. Up the ramp, up the ramp. Thank you.
We've got our opening hymn now. Right. We're going to do Old Time Religion first. So we do it right now?
Okay.
Hey, my phone's messing up. But glad you're here. Welcome. So happy to see kind of, sort of happy faces. I want to thank everybody once again for being here, all of you who are here by way of YouTube. And a special thank you today to Cynthia Hobday, who is our sponsor for the service today. And yes. And she's sponsoring it in memory of her beloved pet named Sweet Gum. Yeah, isn't that a great name, Sweet Gum? And then also in honor of her current friends that happen to be dachshunds, I think. So thank you, Dachshund, Sweet Gum, and Cynthia.
Ready for opening hymn? All right, good. Our opening hymn today is Old Time Religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. It was good for our mothers. It was good for our mothers. It was good for our mothers. And it's good enough for me. It was good for our fathers. It was good for our fathers. It was good for our fathers. And it's good enough for me. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. It was good for our sisters. It was good for our sisters. It was good for our sisters. It's good enough for me. It was good for our brothers. It was good for our brothers. It was good for our brothers. It's good enough for me. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me.
This is the day that God has made. Okay, I'm so sick of doing the Adams family prayer by myself and having you guys just snap that I asked for help. But you can also help too if you turn to the prayer part of your phone. And you can sing along.
1, 2, 3.
But you gotta go. Thank you for this day, God, the beauty of this place, God. We thank you for this day, God,
and all that it will bring.
Amen. And now you get to hear the band again.
All right, our hymn of praise today is What a Friend We Have in Jesus. What a Friend We Have in Jesus.
What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrow share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. flame.
So, one of the things that cuts across all religions is love. I mean, I don't think I know a religion or a spirituality that goes, you don't need to do that. I don't think there's one. It's a central piece of really just about everyone I know of. And the reading from today is taken from a guy named Rumi. You ever hear of Rumi? Good. I'll tell you all about him, all right? And he's a guy who followed Islam back in the day. So I can't remember when, 14th, 15th century maybe, something like that. He lived in Afghanistan or somewhere like that in the Middle East. And he was just this lovely man who, you ever see the Whirling Dervishes? He's the one that came up with that form of prayer. Because that's what that is. That's a form of prayer. To mimic the spinning of the galaxies and connect yourself to all of it. Fun cocktail party conversation right here, right? You could say, did you know? All right, so that's what he did, and he writes these words that are in our reading. He says, whenever we manage to love without expectations, calculations, negotiations, we are indeed in heaven. I'll read it one more time. Whenever we manage to love without expectations, calculations, negotiations, we are indeed in heaven. Isn't that beautiful? But it's not just beautiful words to kind of abstractly think about. It's a call to live. It's a call to live your life this way, or to at least try it out. And my big suggestion for you and for me is to not try it out with the hardest person in the world. All right? Don't start with the hardest people, the people you have the hardest time with. Start with the people who are closest to you, who it's easy to love on many days. Right? Well, I mean, I think, for me anyway, I think that's what's so great about babies and pets. Is for me, so I'm just going to make it personal. For me, they give me a place to love. They give me something to love. And this is how important love is, Rumi says. When you do it, you experience heaven. When you do it, the way the Christian world would say, unconditionally. Right? So, in order for me to see it, in order for you to see it, let me tell you a quick story. So, I saw this movie on, I think it's Apple TV, and it's called Palmer. Has anybody seen that? Yeah, it's really bad. No, it's really, really a good movie, I thought. It's not heavy action. It's a character picture. It's a relationship picture. I guess what some people would call a chick flick. All right, but I really liked it, and part of what I really loved about it was this guy Palmer, who is a rough guy who's got out, went to prison for something he did when he was younger, and got out. His whole life is, in a sense, saved because he's able to love this young boy, and the boy likes more of what our society says girls are supposed to like than boys are supposed to like. Get what I mean? Here's a for instance. So it's Halloween, and this little boy, his name is Sam, likes nothing more than this TV show that has three fairies. Fairies with wings. And they're like fairy superheroes. And he loves watching this show. All right? Now, what the Palmer guy initially says is, how many boys do you think watch this show? This show is geared totally for girls. And his response is, well, I'll be the first boy. All right? So for Halloween, he wants to be one of these fairies. And this guy Palmer's trying to get him the best he can to be a boy thing. But no. So finally he gives in and lets him do it. And he wears the fairy costume to class. And what happens is what Palmer was afraid was going to happen. He gets made fun of. He gets ridiculed. And at one point, he's getting ridiculed so bad, the whole class is laughing at him. And then the teacher walks in. And the teacher is dressed like the principal. And the principal is a man. And the teacher is a woman. Get it? So she comes in as the man and says, isn't it great that on this day we can dress however it is that we want and we can be whatever it is we want to be? And her love for that child, represented in dressing the way she dressed, changed the whole nature of the place, changed the whole classroom. The whole place became a place of acceptance rather than ridicule. And what Rumi says is, and there is heaven. There is heaven. See, the thing for me is this. Sometimes I can't do that. Sometimes I can't do what the teacher did. I love teachers because they do stuff like that usually. Sometimes I can't. And when I can't, that's what I mean by pets and babies. All right? So when I can't love people like you because you're just on my nerve, right? I turn to my dog or my granddaughter because it's so important to love. Love is like a muscle to use. And the more we use it, the more we can do it. The more we love, the more love we have to give away. That's the way it works. And even then sometimes my babies and dogs are just on my nerve, especially when it thunders. My dog freaks. All right? So then it's like I got a tree in the backyard and I can love the tree. The thing is, it's so important to do it. We need to love. And if you can't find anybody else for whatever reason, then start with yourself. Some things would say start with yourself to begin with anyway, because you can't love anybody else if you can't love yourself. You decide which is at work for you. For some people, it's love your neighbor as yourself. For some people, it's love yourself as your neighbor. What works for you? Whatever it is, do it. Because whenever we manage to love without expectations, calculations, negotiations, we are indeed in heaven. All right. Can I get an amen? All right. Yeah, thanks for that little clap, too. I appreciate that. So now we have a chance to kind of show love in a particular way, and that is through our prayers, just through the people who come into our heart and mind and that we put out into the universe and see what happens. So is there anybody on your heart and mind that you'd like to pray for today? Ukraine. For the country of Ukraine. And they're still fighting. For Billy Riley. Any other prayers?
Stephanie.
For Stephanie. Yes.
Miss Brenda.
For Miss Brenda. For Sam Venable. Yes. Mrs. Paulson. For Mrs. Paulson. Yes. Lola. For Lola.
Randall.
For Randall.
Israel.
For Israel. Yes.
Jim Ballack.
Jim Ballack. Any other prayers? Are you raising your hand? Okay. Can you say it again? Your granddaddy Bill. Bill. Thank you. Yeah. I see your hand. I see it. You have 4 fingers up. So we're just going to go for the number 4. We're all praying for the number 4. Okay. God in your mercy. Okay. I want to pray for all those, anyone who you know and love who's recently died or just who comes to your mind right now. Once again, it's a way for us to stay connected in some way. So who you want to pray for? Yes? For your mom. Yes. Pardon me? Mel. For Mel. Yes. Jeff Walker. For Jeff Walker. Anybody else?
For Bill and Mary.
For Bill and Mary. For Sarah Kintrell.
Bill Baxter.
For Bill Baxter.
For Daniel.
For Daniel. Okay, God in your mercy. And for our final piece, and I like to end with this because my hope is that we kind of turn toward Thanksgivings. Turn our hearts and minds toward that. What can we be thankful for? Yes?
The musicians and all the tech folks.
For the musicians and all the tech folks, for all you do to help today. Any other Thanksgiving? Yes? For your family? Yes? For love? Yeah, thanks. Dude, you listen. That was so cool. Any other things you're thankful for? People, places, situations. Yes. For this beautiful day. Isn't this a beautiful day? What a gift, right? Anything else? What about over there? You guys represent over there. Is there anybody? Any? Who? For Sarah Stowers. She was a lovely human being. Give thanks for her. Yes. For our country. We give thanks for our country. Yes. And did you have one? No? Okay. She took yours? Okay. Okay, God in your mercy. Yeah. All right, let's stand and exchange the peace. The peace of the Lord be always with you.
Thanks, Tom.
If my words did glow like the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand if your cup be empty. If your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway, between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. It's yours to lead if first you follow. Without him you will fall alone. choose to stand, and He will guide you. I don't know your way, but He will take you home. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow.
Kind of. And then step into the shape feels really good. And stepping in the shape feels really good.
Tuning break.
Okay.
Okay, guys, if you wouldn't mind finding your seat, that would be great.
I can't believe I missed anything on Apple.
Yeah, it's, well, once again, it's. Okay, 30-second warning. So one of the things Jesus said about living was it's really, really a beautiful life, a full life, when we're able to give ourselves to each other. So he didn't, once again, he didn't just show it, he lived it, right? So he lived a life of giving himself to those who he was around. And on the night before he died, he gathered with his friends. He took the bread, said the blessing, broke the bread, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body, which is given for you. Each time you eat this, remember that I'll be with you and that I'll be in you, and that in some way you can reveal me and share me to the world." After supper, he took the cup of wine, gave thanks, and said, "Drink this, all of you. This is my blood, which is shed for you and for all. Each time you drink this, remember that I'll be with you, that I'll be in you, and that in some way you can share me with the world." Now, if you would take the hand of the person next to you, or not, run away, run from the person next to you. And let's say together, "Our Father, okay, we'll bring it to you.
Ain't no grave can hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave can hold my rise out of the ground. No, there ain't no grave can hold my body down. Oh, look out yonder, Gabriel. Put your feet on the land and see. But Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpet until you hear from me. Oh, go down yonder river. What do you think I see? I see a band of angels and they're coming after me. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave down. Thank you.
Who hasn't got communion that wants it? Both kinds? Wine, water, bread. Thank you for your help. I appreciate I appreciate that. So everybody's good. Everybody's got it. Okay. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for your help. So why don't you play just something? Thank you. Our final prayer is the prayer of St. Francis. Let's say together, Lord, make us instruments.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel.
No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel.
No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, I hope some part of this service touched your heart in some way that you can feel good, have a great day, and take whatever love it is that you have and share it with the world because it needs it. So have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
A little faster, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lights, I'm gonna let it shine. Bright, bright lights, I'm gonna let it shine. Bright, bright lights, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Last time, here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.